like to introduce Mr. Tai Zhao from Analytik Jena, who's going to be our next speaker. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. 大家下午好。First of all, thanks for JAAS giving me the chance here to have a short presentation. And also, congratulations to JAAS for the 25th year anniversary. So, till now, all of the topics before me is excellent, but no any of the topics is about atomic absorption. Mostly it's about, I think, math and the GDS or something. So my topics would be the first one in this symposium talking something about AAS. So, but I have an advantage. I can speak better Chinese than English. So in the following presentation, I would in between give some Chinese explanation to the Chinese guests. 那么我刚才说呢，说到现在为止呢，在前面的各位的这个演讲者当中，都给了非常精彩的报告。但是所有的这些报告呢，基本上都是有关 ICP mass 或者是微光放电质谱的。那么到目前为止呢，还没有一个任何一个人呢，那么谈到过原子吸收。但是呢，在原子光谱里面，那么其中一个 A 呢，肯定是与原子吸收分不开的。所以接下来呢，我将给大家带来一点新鲜的空气吧，给大家讲一点有关原子吸收的。So next I will bring a little bit of fresh air about AAS to give to the guests who may be interested into AAS. So let's start from the establishment of the high resolution continuum source AA developed by Analytik Jena. So this new technique set up a new standard of AA. So this will be a short review from the roots of the spectrometry history in Jena till up to the development of the continuum source control. So the control is the new technology for the AI spectrometers. 那么下面呢，就让我们从连续光源的研发和这个推出，那么由德国英达公司推出的新的连续高分辨率的连续光源的原子吸收开始，那么谈一点有关原子吸收的一些新的发展。那么下面的这个讲座呢，主要从原子吸收在耶拿的一个发展的历史，实际上是原子光谱，那么以及呢它的一个发展过程，一直到连续光源原子吸收 control 这个系列原子吸收的推出。So the history of the spectrometry in Jena could be go back to more than 60 years ago. Go back to the time that Carl Zeiss set up the company of Carl Zeiss. So in 1846, Carl Zeiss set up the company of Carl Zeiss. And thus in the next year, a famous scientist, SFA, developed a commercial instrument spectrometer. This developed in Jena. And in 1937, the first flame photometer was built in Jena. So I'm very happy I see one of the flame spectrometer was still used in Tsinghua University 10 years ago. So this is made by chance. It's in Professor Zhang's laboratory. This is a Q24. So it's just 10 years ago, still in use. And later on, in 1963, and the first UV spectrometer, Spectral and Spectral, was developed by Zeiss and introduced to the market. And then, till 1995, so Analytik Jena took over the Department of Optical Spectroscopy from Zeiss. So this is the department who developed the analytical instrument. So 在 整个在耶拿的原子光谱的发展历史呢，可以追溯到60多年之前，那么一直追溯到在那个160多年前，追溯到1846年，海尔蔡司在耶拿成立耶拿公司开始。那么在耶拿公司成立以后呢，那么恩斯的阿贝呢就发明了第一台的商品化的光谱仪。那么一直到1937年呢，又推出来第一台的火焰发射原子光谱。那么这仅仅在10年之前呢，我在清华大学的实验室还见到了一台火焰发射光谱仪，还在使用当中。那么它的型号呢是 Q24。那么到了1963年呢，蔡司公司又推出来了它的第一代的紫外可见分光光度计，其中包括 Speckle 和 Speckle 系列。那么到了1995年呢，耶拿公司就成功的接管了卡尔蔡司的分析仪器业务。那么也就是说，它的分析仪器部呢，那么就完全是转让给耶拿公司。These some instruments, the old pictures, the very famous, that but the first generation of the instrument. This is the first flame photometer. This is the first generation of the UV VIS. Here, this is the first AAS designed by Paracels. This is in 1971. After Analytik Jena took over the business from Paracels for the analytical instruments, they continued the tradition of innovations on the technology. So they developed a lot of new technologies. For example, in 1997, the first fully automatic solid sampling system was developed by Analytik Jena. And in 2000, the first transverse heated thin-band graphite furnace AS with variable magnetic field was introduced into the market. So for this instrument, the magnetic field could be changed, the strength could be variable, and also a third strength of magnetic is available during one measurement cycle. So till 2004, a new generation, a new technique is the high resolution continuum source AA was invented in Analytik Jena. This is the first generation of continuum source AA on the market. Here is the picture. This is a commercial instrument. So 这几张照片呢，是蔡司公司第一代的一些仪器的一些老照片。那么这是第一台的火焰光度计，那么这是它的第一代的紫外可见分光光度计，叫 Speckle。那么这是蔡司公司推出来的第一代的原子吸收，是在1971年推出来的。自从1995年由耶拿公司接管了蔡司的全部分析业务以后呢，那么它继承和发扬了蔡司公司不断的技术创新的优良的传统。所以继续的推出来，不少的一代又一代的，在光谱方面的一些新的技术，比如说，在1997年，它推出来第一代的全自动的直接固体晶样原子吸收技术。那么也就是说，样品完全不需要消解，直接以固体的形式在石墨炉里面就完成分析。那么到了2000年，它又推出来了第一代的。那么可变磁场的砧板效应的石墨炉原子吸收，那么这个磁场强度不仅可变，而且在同一个分析周期里面呢，还可以有3磁场。那么3磁场的原子吸收呢，它是直接可以扩展这个线性范围10倍以上。那么到了2004年，那么耶拿公司呢推出来在原子吸收领域最新技术的这个连续光源的原子吸收。那么这就是它的 Control 系列。那么这个照片呢，就是它的连续光源原子吸收的这个商品化的产品。那么 where is the instrument come from? Where it is made from? It was made in Germany, in Übling. This is a small, beautiful city. It was the place the new control continuum source AA born. So the headquarters of Analytik Jena of course, is located in Jena. In Germany, they have more than 10 facilities for the manufacturing. The main business today of Analytik Jena, including analytical instruments and life science instruments, and also optics business. So inside of the analytical instruments, the main group of the instruments is atomic spectroscopy. So the atomic spectrophotometry, including AAS and AFS, and it is also the first time today talk about AFS. So in this group family is including Nova, Zenith, Contra, and Mercury series. It covers a broad range of the instrument, from the robust flame system to high-end tender spectrometers for any technique on one instrument. And in the graphite furnace, it combines state-of-the-art technology together with the transverse heated graphite furnace with a fully automatic solid sampling technique. And of course, for the Zeeman, is used the new generation Zeeman control technique. So with the 3 strains of the Zeeman field. Of course, in this group is also including the Contra, the high resolution continuum source AA. And also for the AFS, the Mercury is a mercury analyzer, use the AFS method. The very, very lower detect limits could be reached with these instruments to sub PPT level. And the arc level of the measurement could be up to mid ppm level.